Your Excellencies and their colleagues, head of state and government of ECOWAS member states, the President of the African Union Commission as represented, the President of the ECOWAS Commission, the Special Representative of the United Nations General and Head of the United Nations Office for West Africa and the Sahel, honorable ministers and members of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers, members of diplomatic corps, esteemed head of ECOWAS institutions and commissioners, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is another moment of joy for me to welcome you to Abuja on the occasion of this 64th ordinary session of the Authority of Head of State and Government of the Economic Community of West African States, the ECOWAS. This summit is taking place at a very significant moment in our sub-region, not just in our region alone, but globally. We are confronted with the challenge of democratic consolidation, economic difficulties, climate change crisis, and food insecurity, among others. Our gathering here today is therefore a clear demonstration of our resolute commitment to develop and promote effective integration of our sub-region. As a people, we aspire to create a borderless, peaceful, prosperous, and cohesive region, but on good governance and the rule of law, where people will have the opportunity to realize their full potential for sustainable development. Indeed, the collective commitment of our respective member states to ECOWAS objective has carved a niche for the organization. It has also earned ECOWAS international recognition for not only facilitating political stability, but also contributing significantly to peace and security in the region. Permit me to emphasize that security in the region is the focal point, and we must achieve this regardless of other commitments. This is why the region, as far back as 2001, recognized democracy as the only form of governance capable of fostering development, inclusiveness, and social well-being of our people. It was on this basis that the West African region became the first to take part in the continent to fully embrace democratization by establishing a comprehensive framework with legal protocols that emphasize respect for democracy, good governance, human rights, and rule of law. Allow me to emphasize that to further strengthen our regional democratic achievements and uphold the rights of our people to elect the leaders of their choice, the region agreed upon specific measures to be taken against any member state opting for unconstitutional change of government. while the imposition of punitive sanctions may pose challenges, it is important to underscore that the struggle to protect the fundamental liberties of our community, citizens, must be upheld and respected. To this end, I would like to reiterate the imperative of the regions to continue to re-engage under the military rule and basis of realistic and short transition plan that can deliver democracy and good governance. No alternative. On our part, we should be prepared to provide them with technical and material support to ensure the achievement of these strategic goals. Let me also underscore the need for us as leaders to prioritize good governance for our people, as it serves as a catalyst for socio-economic transformation and development. The delivery of good governance is not just a fundamental commitment, it's also an avenue to address the concerns of our citizens, such as improved quality of life and a stable environment conducive to the achievement of sustainable development. By providing good governance that tackles the challenges of poverty, inequality, and other concerns of the people, we will have succeeded in addressing some of the root causes of military intervention in civilian process in our region. Excellencies, head of states, government, distinguished guests, it is important that we also review some development in our sub-region, including the move by some of our members under military rule to float an alliance of Sahel states. The Phantom Pushback Alliance appears intended to divert our attention from our mutual belief for democracy and good governance that will impact the life of our people. We refuse to be detracted from pursuing the collective dreams, aspirations, and the noble path of ECOWAS integration as it is laid out in our institutional and legal frameworks. I take this opportunity to also emphasize that despite the numerous challenges facing our region, ECOWAS has achieved significant milestones for the betterment of our community citizens. ECOWAS activities have always been people-oriented with a view to raising the living standard of our people. We have to do that through good governance. ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme, ETLS, we have also witnessed the rapid humanitarian intervention to assist communities affected by armed conflict or natural disasters. In this regard, I wish to call for the increased support in the area of humanitarian assistance through multilateral and bilateral means, as well as through public-spirited individuals, as ECOWAS, as an organization, cannot do this alone. Notwithstanding this notable achievement, a significant portion of our people continue to face the challenge of poverty and widespread unemployment. There is therefore need for us to harness the potential of our rich natural and human resources, diverse agricultural sector, and burgeoning youthful population for the prosperity of our people. Indeed, the collective markets of ECOWAS member states represent huge opportunity for trade and investment to unlock the region's full economic potential. Your Excellencies, Head of State and Government, distinguished guests, I would also like to seize this opportunity to commend and extend my heartfelt congratulations to the people of the Republic of Liberia for the successful conduct of the presidential election, widely adjudged to be free, fair, and credible. Let me also commend my brother and colleague, His Excellency George Weah, for his exemplary leadership and conduct throughout the electoral process. By conceding defeat and congratulating his opponent, President Weah has left a legacy to be emulated by politicians in our region and beyond. I'm glad President Jonathan, former President Jonathan, is also present here. I express gratitude for his significant contribution to the organization and wish him the very best in all future endeavors. On the recent disturbances in Sierra Leone and Guinea-Bissau, we must pay attention to protect the institution and protect democracy. I wish to underscore the fact that we stand against unconstitutional change of government in our sub-region, and we will continue to do so. I therefore urge all of us to stand strong and highly committed in the face of any challenge in Sierra Leone and Guinea-Bissau. The message must go down clearly that we will support a democratically elected government, not unconstitutional exercises without let of hindrance. Democracy must win if we fight for it. And we will definitely fight for democracy. Your Excellencies, during this 64th ordinary session, we will consider, as always, several issues, reports, and memoranda affecting critical areas and agenda of the community. I urge us to carefully consider the issue to be presented to us and make concrete and far-reaching decisions for the benefit of our community. Once again, the re-elected president of Sierra Leone is present here. We are saying loud and clear that we are with you. And as I conclude, I thank you all for coming to this summit. I wish all of us a successful and fruitful deliberations, as well as a pleasant stay in Abuja. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.